Hello YouTube, it's the anime ref here. Yes, I know, it's me. On a video that's not my usual reactions, and today is not even the day I'm supposed to upload, but the boss told me about this. A trailer dropped for Backstabbed in a Backwater dungeon. It's also the trailer that will come with the opening song, so we'll get to hear that. Hope it goes over well with YouTube. I mean, I shouldn't really matter that much, but we're here to judge it. We're here to judge the trailer based on the adaptation looking, how the source material looks, how the animation looks, and just overall seeing our first taste of the actual anime, because we had that teaser trailer before, but this is something bigger. The series is only like, what? Within 2 months of releasing, so we may get one more trailer before this series comes out, but I'm doing this now because this is kind of a big deal, and because it's been a while since we last checked the website. When we're done here, we're going to go to the Backstabbed in a Backwater Dungeon website, and we're going to see if there was anything new added. But first, we're going to watch this through blindly the first time, see what we see, and then we're going to go through it again, and we're going to pause at certain things, and I'm going to judge it. Because that's what I do as the ref. Now let's begin.
僕のギフトは全く役に立たなかった。奈落の奥底で奴らに殺されかけるまでは。
お前をパーティーから追放する。
何言ってるんですか。
本当嫌になるわ。
逃がすな。
なんで僕は生きたい。乾く道はまだ死ねない。でも抗う術がない。僕に残されたのはギフト無限ガチャだけ。導け。
我が主君ライト様に絶対の忠誠を誓います。
値の前で不敬を働くとは素直に死ねると思うなよ。
主に不快な思いをさせる。それだけで地獄すら生ぬるい。
お任せください。苦しみ抜いていただきますわ。どうか命じてください。ライト様の望みが私の望み。
強くなりたい。この手で復讐したいんだ。必ず。この空の音は
私たちにはあなたが必要なの。
あいつらを信じて殺されかけた。それは僕が弱いからだ。
最下の目は積んでおく。
自ら復讐をなさるというのなら情けは無用です。
行こ
う。了解した。ではまずは我が輩から。
踏み台になれることを感謝しながら。死ね。
調子に乗るなよヒューマンが。
世界を揺るがす復讐劇開幕。お前たちは絶対に許さない。
Oh my goodness.
テレビアニメ無限ガチャ。今からとても楽しみだよ。どんな絶望の顔を見せてくれるのか。
Whoa, this was good. Oh, that looked great. That looked perfect. Hold on, there might be more. What else?
10月放送開始。
Ah, yes, the release date. The release date of October 3rd. I thought I heard somewhere as well that we were getting a simulcast. Potentially that means the dub is releasing the same day. I'm crossing my fingers because I am not about to wait a week or two. And if I do have to wait, I'm gonna wait. I'm sorry. I don't think I would want to watch this any other way because I think an English dub could do this series justice. So what else is back here? Just advertising the manga and the novel? Yeah, okay. Stuff that I've read before. The boss is reading the manga on stream in preparation for this day. Anything else? That's it? Okay, hold on. So we're going to go back to the beginning, and we're going to go through that frame by frame. Well, we're going to try to go through it frame by frame. First of all, let's get this out of the way first. Big yellow flag for the Unlimited Gacha. His gift looks amazing. They animating it so well. It barely had a design before, so it just looks perfect. The blue and the gold. I've brought this up before, but it looks really good. So that's that. We saw him use it. And okay, a broken fork, a bent fork. So this is back when he was using it on the surface. Whoa, hold it. Wait a minute. Is the anime version going to give us like an extensive flashback? Is it going to be like the whole first episode? That would be even better than the manga version. If that's the case, hold on a minute. Okay. Next shot we have is Light, just trying to be his own solo adventurer. I brought it up before that he was picked up by the Concord of the Tribes because they thought he was a master, he had a gift. That's part of the synopsis, of course. And of course, I've been watching the boss's live streams. He's doing a good job with the manga, so of course I'm up to date, you know. The next shot we have is him running from the arrow that Sasha shoots him with. Then we have I wish I could go through this second by second. Well, hold on. I can make this go slower, right? Playback speed. Yeah, hold on. 0.75. Okay, so this is the party, the Concord of the Tribes. Okay, so we have Garo here, Sasha. Oh wait, hang on. Hold on a minute, everybody. I don't know if my face cam is... Well, no. Where should I put my face cam? Hang on. Let me fix my face cam for a second. Okay, well, I've decided that the face cam is too much of a hassle. And I'm never able to get it in a good position, and I don't have a green screen with me that would be able to make that easier, so we're going to forego the face cam. I will say verbally whether or not there's yellow flags or red flags, and if you know the anime ref at this point, you should know what those mean, especially ever since I got my jingle, my own custom jingle. So this is the Concord of the Tribes. They all look really well, barring the fact that when it comes to some of the later characters for the party, the manga and the novels didn't have certain designs by a certain point in the story. So there's kind of a discrepancy between early manga version and this scene and then later light novel illustrations. So if you notice there's a design inconsistency, it's just because things weren't finished at a certain point in time. So yeah, be prepared for things to maybe change with time. Then we have, I think, the voice actor for Light. Okay, so a closer up of Drago. Yep, he is a jerk. We still haven't dealt with him in the latest part of the story that's been published, so he's probably the last one on Light's list. Garo, Light running for his life. Yep. More of that. Okay, it looks really good. Then there was this scene here. Him basically, like, Garo jumps in for the kill to get rid of him, and he lands on a teleport trap, so Light gets away. It's like, the way this is animated looks really good. Then you see the gift activating, which we saw a little bit of in the teaser trailer, but that's really cool for, like, the gift using its true power versus what Light tried to do before, so it's a very nice contrast. Love it, love it. Yellow flag, absolutely. So far, there's not been anything that's been too noticeable. So you have the deepest part of the dungeon. The Abyss is its name. Oh, okay, I missed this shot in the initial reaction. Okay. This is another angle of the gacha being activated. Man, magic circles look really good in anime. Like, when they're present, they look really good. They never look wrong. They never look out of place. They look good. And this was the actual summoning of the gacha. Yep. the cards in question. We have May. Oh, okay. I see what they're doing. This is the early scene of Light starting to get his revenge, and May is the one helping him in this case. Yup. Okay. So this is the Garo scene. This was actually pretty early in the manga live streams. Yes. Okay. This looks good. Yellow flag. Love it. So that's that. That's her card. I will still advocate to the ends of my days that this series needs merchandise. This series can capitalize on these gacha cards. Think about it. Genuinely, think about it. These would be cool to have in like a TCG or a physical card collection. Even if they were a limited release, I would be all over these. These are awesome. I love them. I'm not kidding when I say this would be the greatest merchandising marketing thing Crunchyroll could do. If Crunchyroll gets their... No, wait a minute. This one's not through Crunchyroll, is it? But then who does anime merchandise? Is it always Crunchyroll that does anime merchandise? That's a very tricky question, isn't it? Here's Nazuna. Although I thought we had glimpses in previous trailers. Well, the previous teaser trailer, but we're going to go through this here. I'll say this again. Nazuna looks great. She genuinely does look absolutely fantastic. The style is growing on me since the last trailer. Her scenes... Okay, this scene right here is probably the Hellhound from early on. It's not Nazuna's big moment early on in the series. Which, funny enough, is literally the next stream for the boss. So, looks like we have new motivation to get through to that faster than before. But that looks like this is going to be that early scene with the Hellhound, which we did already see in the early manga live streams. Then we have Aoyuki. Her design is great. I think she's the best one that got the novel to manga to anime transition. I think she's the best one. Her design in the novels and manga is basically this. Like, this is probably the one design out of all of them that I looked at and I was like, that's Aoyuki. I don't have a problem with this one. No weird like design elements got changed or anything. This is the most like the version I've seen before. Her style just fits well with this anime's art style, and I'm all here for it. So Aoyuki, automatic yellow flag. I wish I had a tier above the yellow flag, but it is just peak. The design works. And then once again, you have her expression to the Hellhound early on. Yep. Now I know what that scene is. Okay, we have Ellie. She's the one I think got it the worst when it came to the art style for the anime version. Something about her face. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I said the style was growing on me, but they're always going to feel like these weird elements or small aesthetical things that they just seem different from the novel and the manga. I'd say she has it the worst, which is a good thing because I don't think anyone in this art style is bad per se, and it might just be down to my personal opinion. So, once again, the style's growing on me, but I think Ellie's the one that had it the most obvious. Oh dear lord. Okay, this scene is here. If they're bold enough to keep the dialogue from the manga version, then this is that scene in question. Okay, that's gonna be quite a... It's gonna stir up quite a commotion if people make a deal out of it, because trust me, they will make a deal out of it. And then her scene with the Hellhound. Okay, you're not showing too much of the later stuff, which at the moment I guess is fine. Okay, you have the initial summoning of May. Yes. I figured that would be here. That's like one of the earliest things. Yep, okay. So there's the scene in question for all three of them. This is where that leads. So then, this must be one of the entrances to Light's domain, his castle, his empire, his fortress, if you will. I know where this is. Okay, so it's another really early thing. Probably episode 2, potentially. Kind of wish we knew how many episodes it was going to be, you know? This is still the early May scene. Yep. Yep, Light letting all his emotions out. Yep. Okay, Nemomoon Gold. This is when he starts being an adventurer. Yep, that's still relatively early. Yep, this is right when they leave. Now this. This, first of all, is an amazing magic circle. But this scene in question might be Light's teleport spell, which is just a gacha card. And it might be him taking Garu with him to the abyss. Yeah, that might be the him taking Garu for questioning and torture to the abyss. Yeah. And then walking up the stairs, yep. Oh, the flashback. Oh, the pain. The absolute pain. Oh, no! Looks like we're focusing on Sasha. That means we're definitely getting through volume 2 of the novels. Wow, I mean, that's not to be surprised. That's to be expected, actually. So this is a yellow flag, really good. So far, nothing's been off. It's all been pretty good. So we're definitely getting through the elf stuff early. Okay, that's the Fenrir. That looks really good. Okay. Oh, that scene in question, yep. Garo, okay, yep. So that's actually really early. Ooh! Hold the phone. I don't think we ever got a clear look of this in either the novels or the manga. Like, the manga always had, like, this weird, like, grandiose perspective of it and showing it from a distance to really give, like, the air of how big it is. Like, I think this is the first time we get a close-up of the throne that Light sits on. And man, oh man, this is probably better than the manga and novels. Absolute pinnacle of the yellow flag, people. This is great. I was a little skeptical when this one got announced for an anime. Aside from, you know, you could go back and watch the announcement video of me being absolutely hyped. But this is good. This is really good. The May scene. Okay, Light putting on the mask for Dark, which means we got gold. And this is 3D. I might throw my first red flag here, and it's not for what you think it is. You would think, oh, 3D CGI, he's going to put the red flag. No. I put the red flag because gold looks like he has weird proportions. Like, the gold from the novels and the manga looked like he had a little more heft to him. Like, at least he looked like a bigger guy. The way gold appears here, he appears too thin. He should be a little fatter. Like, it doesn't necessarily match his overall appearance, but maybe if I get a better angle of him. Hold on. I mean, it looks good for 3D. Like, I'm not faulting the CGI here. I'm faulting the way his design looks. And you know what? I'd say this is fine. It's a very complicated design, so of course they would use CGI. I'm not complaining about that. I'm complaining about design proportions. Nemumu, of course, is traditional animation. She's great. Nothing wrong here. Oh, just showing off. Whoa! Okay, I did not catch this until just now. Hold on. I need to play this one back. Hold on. We got early reveals of other character designs here. You know I'm going to make sure to catch this. Give me the 0.25 speed. We're gonna pause. Look at this! Look at this! You think I wasn't gonna notice? Okay, we have Jack, we have Mara, we have Ice Heat, and we have Suzu. Okay. We got confirmation, people. We are at least going through Volume 2. No confirmation of going beyond Volume 2 of the novels. I was still predicting we get to Volume 3. 3 is the perfect place to end for a cliffhanger. I'm not kidding. 3 has the best way to end a season, but also leaving you wanting more because of a cliffhanger. And it appears that they are using Mara's light novel design when it comes to her hair color. The boss brought this up in a manga live stream, that her hair color was a topic of debate because in the novels, the illustrations have her with black hair. But on the cover of the manga version, she has a light purple hair. So I'm glad that we have this settled in stone now. I wish he was a little scarier, but I guess the art style doesn't really bode her any favors. But Ice Heat looks great. Suzu looks actually probably better than her manga design. The art style definitely lends itself to these characters. Jack, on the other hand, I don't know what it is. This is one of the flaws of the art style, and Jack definitely seems to suffer a little from it. Look at that face. Genuinely. Look at this face. I think it's not the best in the art style. Maybe it'll grow on me with movement and animation, but this is at least confirmation we're getting these characters. This might also be like the perfect thumbnail for this reaction. So we move down. Of course, you get Nazuna and Naoyuki down here as well. Of course. Cards raining everywhere. Oh, Light's doing his fire arrows. Oh, that's also relatively early. Garo freaking out. Drago just being a jerk, of course. Everyone revealing their true intentions. May consoling Light, of course. Light casting the fire because of his gacha. And then, of course, this scene. I had an idea already in mind for the thumbnail, but thanks to that shot of the trailer, I'm just going to use that shot of the trailer. Are you kidding me? So it's like roughly 132, 133. Okay. Perfect. I'm going to give this trailer a perfect yellow flag. Aside from a tiny few things that the art style doesn't do it favors, the rest of what I saw was great. The animation, everything. You know what? I'm going to get my face cam back. So this trailer's been great. I'm all more hyped up than ever for the anime dropping in October. It better have an English dub. The boss is now probably more motivated than ever to get through some more manga streams because I'm sure he wants to at least get through all the season 1 material before the anime drops because, you know, he's gonna be busy with other things when I'm doing the anime. He already has a few video scripts lined up for topics concerning Light and his party and his subordinates and just theorizing about the state of the world. This world, of course. So he already has miscellaneous things lined up. So now we're going to transition from this trailer to the website. So give me a second. Okay, so here we are. This is the website again. We were here before with the teaser trailer, but here is the new trailer that just dropped today. Theme song released. Yep. Main promo video released. Yep. We can actually double check that. This is also just a direct translation of the website, so things may be off, of course. The opening theme song, which was revealed in the main promo video, has been decided to be Senyori Kaminari ya Sari ya Takaki by Ding. Okay, this is a Google Translate of what he said about the song. As I read through the work, I struggled deeply with how to deal with the protagonist Light's obsession and desire for revenge as he crawls out of a position where he is looked down upon and unable to do anything. At the same time, I also had to face the dark emotion of revenge inside me. I feel that this piece requires the strength to guide rather than just be there for the characters, so I'm putting my heart and soul into this challenge. I hope this song will deepen and strengthen the core of the story. That's impressive. That the singer for the song for this series looked into the source material and decided to give it the proper respect it deserves. The opening theme will be released digitally on Friday, October 3rd at midnight. Yep, October 3rd is a Friday. That's going to be a crazy drop for the channel. That's that whole day is just going to be jam-packed with stuff for the series. Depending on how many episodes drop at once, you never know. Then of course, we had other news with the main trailer. You can see Light's determination to get revenge on the party members who betrayed him, blah, blah, blah. Stuff we already knew about. Some shots from the trailer. And okay, another good shot of Gold. This is probably a better shot of what I was looking for before in terms of his 3D model. I don't know what it is. He seems too skinny to me. He seems like he should be a little bulkier. But maybe it's the illustrations that gave off this vibe of him being like a big guy, like a really big guy. But to be fair, next to Light, he's obviously bigger. So, and his design is definitely unique. I knew from all the illustrations that this would be a 3D thing, and it looks great. Another great example of 3D CGI that looks really good. I have high faith in this design. Okay, let me check the characters. I don't think they added anything since I was last here. No, but they updated Gold's design. Okay, they gave everyone better poses, at the very least. They did have weird other poses, so this must be the new design for Light. Okay, cool, yep. Then we have May. Oh, yeah, okay. These designs are so much better in terms of official than the previous ones that were here. Okay, I'm glad I did this video now. So his Japanese voice actor is Nina Tamaki. Makes sense. He's a young boy. Doing a female voice makes sense. Mei is Ikumi Hasagawa. These names mean nothing to me, but I'm sure they mean something to you all. I am a dub reactor most of the time, so I can't recognize Japanese voices as well as others. So this is Nazuna. This is the Google translation, and it's an obvious, really bad translation. Her voice actress is Kana Hishikawa. Okay. Aoyuki. She's voiced by Shiori Izawa. Okay. Once again, I'm just taken aback by the way the art style lends itself to its characters, where it looks good. And Aoyuki's, like I said, a great example of how the art style just fits her so well. Then we have Ellie. She's voiced by Ayumi Mano. She's probably the only voice I recognized in the trailer as potentially being recognizable, but you'll have to put it in the comments if I've heard her voice before or not. Then we have Nemumu. Okay, another really good pose. She's voiced by Yuko Natsuyoshi. Okay. And then the one that we're all waiting for, Gold. They changed how his 3D model looks as a character sheet. And if I'm being honest, this is actually a better design for his posing. How do I want to put this? Before today, the pose they had for Gold on the website was really bad. But the one here looks better. He's posed in a better position, a better pose. I still think he feels a little too skinny if you ask me, but maybe in animation it'll look better. I still think this is also the best he's ever looked, with full color and everything. And he is voiced by Katsuya Miyamoto. Now then, I don't think there's anything else. I think that's everything as of this update. We know it starts October 3rd. Advanced distribution information, October 3rd. Yep. Okay. Okay, yep. Also, the novels and the manga are a thing. Go pick those up. Or if you're on the channel, stay tuned for the boss. He'll have more manga live streams soon. And that's basically been this update. This went way longer than it should have. I apologize. But when you are a fan of a series and it's finally getting adapted, you have to take a look at everything, all the details, the art style, the animation. You have to pay attention to those things because it could lend itself or it could hurt itself. It could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing, stuff that you may want to keep an eye on for the future, or stuff that you are so surprised that the way they did it that you're just going to go along for the ride. This has been a great trailer, a great update for the series. I think we'll get maybe one more trailer before it drops in October because everything they showed us is basically like episode 1 to episode 4 or 5. And that's pushing it. There is still another half of the season that they are not showing us, and we barely got the second batch of characters in the trailer. I had to pinpoint the position to pause to show off those other characters. But that's been this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you liked it. Hit the like button, subscribe, share the video with a friend. Make sure you join the Patreon. Go over there. There's some exclusives. It's great content. It's wonderful. And of course, keep your notifications on because as always, I will see you in the next one.